WTVC Chattanooga. And now, Sarah Jennings, Ann Thompson, and Storm Track 9 senior meteorologist Bill Race. This is Good Morning Chattanooga.
It is 5 a.m. Thank you so much for waking up with us on Good Morning Chattanooga. It is Thursday, the 1st of February. The month is starting off with a winter event. The Storm Track 9 team has been telling you this for the past week, and the wintry mix has moved in overnight. It could cause power outages as well as travel problems this morning. It is already causing travel problems. We do have team coverage for you from the mountains to the valleys. Senior meteorologist Bill Race and the entire Storm Track 9 team is in place in the Weather Center. Ann Thompson is at the Tennessee Department of Transportation in Chattanooga. And John Madewell is on Signal Mountain, where some more accumulation is expected. And we'll get to all of them in just a moment. But first, we want to let you know there are a lot of closings and delays of schools and businesses. And you'll see them at the bottom of your screen throughout the broadcast. Some of the major ones include Hamilton County, Bradley County, and McMinn County schools. Catoosa County and Walker County schools also closed this morning. Of course, we will keep you updated on all the delays and closings all morning long. But first, let's check in with Storm Track 9 senior meteorologist Bill Race. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Sarah. And as we have been telling you now for the entire week, we do have this winter weather event, and it is causing significant problems already this morning. We're going to get through a lot of information very quickly here, so we're going to start off right now with Chief Meteorologist David Glenn. He's going to let us know where and what type of precipitation we're experiencing right now. David.
Thank you very much, Bill. And you hit it right on the head right at the beginning of the newscast when you said a heavy, wet snow. That's exactly what's happening right now across much of the metro area. And we've seen this transition from a very light snow around 1 o'clock this morning because we had a lot of dry air in place. Now with all this moisture coming up and over that cold dome of air, we're seeing it warming from aloft down to the surface. So the snowflakes become a lot bigger and accumulate a lot faster. And that's what we're seeing now. But take a look at this radar screen now, and you're seeing a lot of different colors here. We're seeing mainly heavy, wet snow, but then it changes more to a mix where it mixes with sleet and possibly freezing rain. And still down here, even though it's not shaded in the pink indicating a mix, still with it reflecting back very high, the yellow, the orange, that still indicates a lot of sleet could be falling. Fort Payne, Somerville over to Rome, and this is all lifting up to the north and east. So we are still going to see that expected transition over to that mix and eventually rain later on into the day. But what we're dealing with right now is still some heavy snow going on across the area, very, moderately coming down at times and causing problems on roadways, secondary roads, and piling up in our lawns as well. Look at temperatures, 32 at Red Bank and low 30s Collinsdale and Cleveland. Over to the west a bit, Jasper, 31, South Pittsburgh also at 31, and you'll notice farther down to the south, we're starting to mix a bit. Temperatures have begun to warm just a little bit more. We'll take a closer inspection of the forecast, another look at live radar coming up a little bit later. We're going to turn it now to Aaron Seabree, meteorologist Aaron Seabree, who's going to take a look at our live neighborhood net and temperatures in your neck of the woods.
Thanks, David. Yeah, we're looking at temperatures in the lower 30s. Let's go ahead and check in with that. Temperatures are around 31 to 32 degrees in many locations. Hamilton Emergency, 31 degrees. North Sand Mountain High School at 32. And just outside our studios, 31 degrees. Other areas, Boyd Buchanan at 29, upper 20s. Westside School at 33, as well as Valley Point Elementary School. Graysville Elementary coming in at 31. And just to the north, Ray County High School is at 28 degrees. Bill, over to you.
All right, thanks, Aaron. And now I wanted to just get you through some of what we expect here for our day ahead. And as David was saying, and Aaron, that we have a vast change in temperature going on, not only at the surface so much, but in those upper levels where we are seeing the change. This is our future track. This is at 8 a.m. Still some of the pink showing the mixed precipitation and some snow. And then we start to receive more rain than anything else, but those higher elevations are going to be slower to make the transition this morning. So accumulations of snow with this heavier wet snow we're having now could be 1 to 3 inches across the area, and then we will see that melting. But in the meantime, we'll likely see a transition time when some icing could take place, some freezing rain and sleet. Good news is later today and into tomorrow, the future track shows drier conditions, and that will help. So we have now the mostly snow, but eventually and probably already in some areas some freezing rain and sleet. Then mainly sleet and freezing rain as it ends in the mountains and in the valleys as rain at noon, mainly dry by 3. And in the Storm Track 9 7-day, just to give you an idea that we're going to stay cold here for a while, as temperatures will be in the low 40s tomorrow and Saturday. And then there's another weather system we'll be watching Sunday into Monday. Sarah, we had a lot to talk about, obviously, and we're doing it. Now back over to you.
Yes, you are, and we're looking forward to hearing more. Thank you, Bill and David and Aaron. We continue our Storm Track 9 coverage with a look at what's going on for many of you that are in the valley. News Channel 9's Ann Thompson is tracking those conditions at the TDOT Traffic Center, where they have been getting ready for this wintry mix over the past 24 hours. And what is going on right now?
Good morning, Sarah. Lots going on here this morning. Folks have been here. This is called the Transportation Management Center here at TDOT. We're off Cromwell Road, off Highway 153 in Chattanooga. They've been staffing the center since about 3:30 this morning, and you can see behind me banks of cameras. They're monitoring really everywhere in the Chattanooga area. The main arteries TDOT's responsible for: I-75, of course, 24, 27, and then Highway 153. TDOT help trucks are out this morning. This is the place where those trucks are dispatched from. This camera system is up and running, and I can tell you it is a huge help to the people who are doing their job here this morning. They're also updating the TDOT website, so if you want to go check that out, check out the TDOT website. They are updating, again, road conditions and all the incidents that they're going to be dealing with over the next couple of hours. We did talk with one of the TDOT help truck drivers this morning. Here's what Mark Landrum had to say about what they're facing this Thursday morning.
We'll have at least 4 trucks out, including the supervisor, more if necessary. Plus, of course, all the maintenance trucks are out taking care of any problem areas that crop up. They've already done a lot of work tonight, and yesterday afternoon the maintenance trucks have done just an awfully important job getting out here and getting everything prepped as best they can to help solve problems before they start.
But certainly, if the roads deteriorate, there is only a handful of you guys. You cannot get to everybody at the same time.
No. Can't get to everybody at the same time. Of course, we've also got the fire department, the police department, everybody else out there. We're just one part of that group that helps try and keep everybody safe.
Mark Landrum there, one of the TDOT help truck drivers. Yesterday, we shot some video. I want to show you that now this morning of all the salt and all the brine and the mixtures that's going to be going down and has been going down on the roads. Again, TDOT maintenance trucks have been out. The fleet is out this morning, we're told, continuing to treat all the roads in the hopes that they can prevent problems before they happen. But of course, it is really up to Mother Nature and to drivers to handle everything as best as drivers can. So again, we're at the TDOT Management Center. As things progress this morning, we will continue to update you on road conditions and how trucks are handling all the possible events that may be going on. Sarah?
All right, thank you, Ann, for that report. And as Ann mentioned, you can check those cameras that TDOT has all over the Hamilton County online. Go to our website, that's newschannel9.com. Click on the web links section from news stories on the news menu. And another Storm Track 9 reporter who's got his eyes on the road is John Madewell. He has been tracking the conditions on Signal Mountain for the past couple of hours. He's going to be up there for us all morning long. John, what are you seeing right now?
Good morning to you, Sarah. Right now we do see some big flakes falling here, and we've been out as a member of the Storm Track team tracking this since about 1:30 when David Glenn and both Bill Ray said this would happen. We have seen in the last 20 to 25 minutes 3 snow trucks pass by, and on our way up here to Signal Mountain coming out of the valley, we saw several places in the road where it was slick. We want to show you now how much accumulation is. Now, let me tell you right now, we're right off of the main road here on top of Signal Mountain. Here in the parking lot, we're looking at roughly about a ½ inch to 5/8. Now, what you want to really be concerned about this morning is what's underneath this snow. There is ice, which I'll scrape with my boot here. You can see the ice that builds up right here. Let me see if I can get that on the ruler there. You can see that is underneath, and that is consistent everywhere we have seen, not only up here on top of the mountain, but also in the valley. And coming up the next time that we see you, we will show you some pictures from down in the valley and also some different video from up here on top of the mountain. That's the latest from here on Signal Mountain. Now back to you, Sarah.
All right, thank you very much, John, for that report. EPB is on standby for you for any of the trees that may fall from the ice hitting power lines. So what should you do if the power goes out at your house?